we're heading off to Nanga Exhibition Center to meet up with our friends at Thermaltake, and it seems like this year is going to be a very exciting one, so let's see what they have in store for us. This Computex coverage is brought to you by Thermaltake, here to take your thermals away, away, away. Firstly, let's start out with the case mods, and this is a really interesting one. It's a barbershop themed one. Unfortunately, the light is not turning on, but you can take a closer look at these metal pipes as well as the fittings. They have a lot of rotaries inside to make things interesting, and there's this nice shear at the end. We have this Level 20 XT mod from the UK. It's a really interesting one because this year is actually Thermaltake's 20th year anniversary. So this is a mod to commemorate that, and this is all custom. And then we have this really nice waterfall looking reservoir, as well as a pretty simple build inside full of logos. Next, we have this mod from Canada. It has wooden panels on the side, vinyl I think, and a really interesting pass-through at the top with no bands at all. They're using all fittings mostly. And down here you have a temperature indicator, a screen, also logos. To be a theme here. Right, next, really interesting one. Detective Pikachu is actually one of the most popular movies ever, and it pays homage to Pokemon with the 3 starter Pokemons at the top. As you can see, inside what seems to be like some sort of chamber where it's supposed to be filled with liquid, but it's not. So you see 3 pumps at the bottom, D5s, I'm pretty sure, and 3 of the original colors, blue, red, and green. Powerful little elements, right? Next, we have from Taiwan a really interesting logo plate at the top with their logo, as well as a really clean build inside. What's interesting about this mod is this part here with the mirrors at the bottom and top. This is a Bagua, which is a really good symbol in Chinese culture, and you have all this etching here that's really interesting, and more Bagua at the bottom. Yeah, it's cut out. Cool. Let's move on to the next one. Yeah. So this is one from Belgium. As you can see, there's a huge rocket at the front, which is supposed to be a reservoir. As you can see, if we move over here to this side, you have a really interesting segment over here that looks like it has a lot of tanks. So I don't know if it actually works. You have this like reflective foil here to give homage to like what it looks like inside a rocket. That's really interesting. We have this built from France, and it's really simple. It's white, it's black. It has green liquid and green lights. We have one from the land down under, Australia. And you can see this really interesting front plate with a mirror with cutout, as well as a piece of really interesting decoration ornament that is, I believe, laser etched to have all these cogs in here. Kind of steampunk, but the colors indicate otherwise. The bands at the top is really clean, really straight to have a lot of straight lines, horizontal lines going up on the top. Also, if you go all the way on top, you can also see laser etched theme at the top with all the cogs, the gears. Really, really nice. You know what's cool about this mod though? If you come all the way to the front, they actually made a functional machine at the front to showcase all the cogs that are moving, and that is dope. Next, we have this Hercules Beetle. It's like a deconstructed version of the Level 20 XT from Philippines. Now, I like the Hercules Beetle because it's really elegant, it's huge, and it's cool. So as you can see, they've done a lot. They've taken the case apart and started from scratch. I think it's more like a scratch build than a mod, but you know what? Interesting, really nice. Nice parts, intricate parts. Next, we have this mod from Thailand. It's really orange. It's very, very orange. Dual reservoirs, 2 pumps over here. It's not that simple actually. The bands inside, they're not using bands, they're using rotaries on all the joints. We've actually, well, 1 band, 2 bands, and here with the pass-through, you have bands as well. I think this is custom to elevate it a little bit more, because I'm pretty sure it's all tied together, and then they split it up and have the pipes go out and in to the other side. Next, we have this build from Philippines, which needs no explanation. As you guys can see, it is actually the time traveling suit from Avengers. Cool. Next, we have this Hatsune Miku build from Thailand. It looks really interesting. The paint job is stellar. You have like white inside as well. You have 4 Hatsune Mikus on the top. Here, you can see a transparent LCD screen where, well, Hatsune Miku is singing and dancing. It's really cool. We have this build from Philippines. It's a huge tank, and it's cool. You have this huge cannon on the top here at the front. A lot of 3D printed parts. We have missiles, we have Gatling gun, which is also a reservoir. And right here we have the rat and all that stuff. And this looks like it's, well, a radiator of the tank itself. So let's move on to the other stuff. So in this year, Computex 2019, Thermaltake has brought out 4 new cases, right? Namely these behind me. They're going for a little bit more elegant look that is a little bit more low profile instead of a very loud and gamey looking case. What's interesting about these cases are they have this nice curved panel at the front and they have cutouts at the side. But for those people who are concerned about airflow, actually at the bottom there's a huge cutout where you can actually feel air going in because they are all set up in the intake. What's different about these 2 sets of cases is that the S300 and S500 are steel cases while the A500 and A700 are aluminum cases. One big difference, the glass panel is different, it's square and screw mounted at the back for the steel cases, and with the A series aluminum cases you have a door with a hinge, and also the glass panel here is not just square, it goes edge to edge where it has a nice cutout right over here and it goes to the edge of the case. Really interesting. Leave a comment down below to let us know which would you go for. Would you go for a cheaper steel case that's probably going to be heavier, or a lighter but more expensive aluminum case? So yeah, I have something really interesting right behind me, which is the brand new Thermaltake Toughram RGB. It comes at 3 speeds, which is the 3000 MHz, 3200 MHz, and 3600 MHz, and it syncs with all the motherboard softwares, namely the Aura Sync, RGB Fusion from Gigabyte, Razer Chroma, Amazon Alexa, MSI Mystic Lighting, and ASRock Polychrome RGB. They also can be controlled by Thermaltake's proprietary RGB Plus software, which we'll see over here. It's really interesting because they went for a really huge light diffuser at the top for the RGB to be shining through. Finally, for those of you guys who are huge Hatsune Miku fans, we have this battle station by Thermaltake that is completely Hatsune Miku. So what you see here, firstly, is the elephant in the room, which is this huge gaming desk. It is a electronic desk. It goes down to 70 centimeters and goes all the way up to 110 centimeters. Really cool, and it supports up to 200 kilograms because it is actually designed for you to put all your gaming gear on the table, namely the PC, your monitor, your keyboard, your mouse, and maybe even you sitting on top. You want to do that. It won't break, but you know, go figure. Also, you have this really nice edge-to-edge RGB lighting strip all over the desk and a huge mouse pad. Well, it's not just a mouse pad now, it's an everything pad. It goes all the way around the desk. Also, we have this really cool gaming chair that is Hatsune Miku themed. It has really nice accents. There's the teal accent, there's also the pink accent and black. Pretty nice. Pure leather. Coming over closer, on the table we can see this Hatsune Miku themed keyboard that's actually Thermaltake's level 20 RGB gaming keyboard, and it is really cool because this thing has a piece of aluminum alloy that has this interesting curve at the front, as well as RGB lighting going all around the edges here at the front as well, and there's a very interesting notch in the middle where you can see the lighting shine through. Finally, you can check out the Harry Silver MX Silver switch, which is a linear switch from what I can tell. Really interesting. Cool. It also has Japanese, which I can't read but still find it cool and want to take one home. So look at the mouse next. It's a really nice mouse. It is white with blue accent on the side, and you have this nice strawberry icon at the front, as well as some light diffusers at the front, RGB all around. Feels nice to the touch, very smooth. But this is a prototype. We don't know what the final version is going to look like. It is going to be launched in Malaysia as soon as, well, this year. So stay tuned to find out more. So finally, as you can see, this really huge custom reservoir over here, we have a overclocking station right behind. I'm Shane, nice to meet you. What's your name?
Thomas.
So you are the overclocking expert for this station, yeah?
For the memory, yeah.
So what are we doing right over here?
I try to find the max of that sticks.
Okay.
So it's 3200 rated.
Okay.
And now I'm booting on 48 giga.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So it's Hynix, right? This one.
It's Hynix C-Die.
It's going stable at 2400 MHz.
Yes. I don't know if it's totally stable on all benchmark, but it boots.
Okay, it boots just fine at CAS21, command rate of 2T. Wow, that's really impressive. So can you get these speeds with 2 sticks?
4.6, 4.7, max 2.6.
Still close to this.
Yeah.
So this is the lottery.
Yeah.
So this is the winner. Yeah, but you have like 4 and you get 1 lottery stick.
Yeah.
And the other 3 works pretty well as well.
Yeah, 6 is very stable.
Yeah, that's really awesome. So this is what Thermaltake is actually pushing out, and they are actually picking their RAM sticks accordingly, so that's cool. So that's all from Thermaltake this year. Leave a comment down below to let us know what you guys want us to check out. And also, don't forget to like and subscribe and follow our Facebook page for more Computex 2019 update. I'm Shane from Malhouse, and we'll see you real soon. All of our Computex 2019 videos are edited on Acer laptops, namely the brand new Acer Nitro 5 and Predator Triton 500, powered by the brand new 9th generation Intel i5 and i7 processors.